If you're feeling stuck in a rut, like you're unable to progress, unable to be who you want to be, I know how you feel, but you need to realize all you are is who you believe you are. I struggled with this myself too, so I'm not blaming you. It is ingrained into us, usually through childhood trauma, whether it's our parents, school bullies, could be the media we consumed when we grew up, but you can change. That's the important part. You can decide right now you don't like who you are, you don't like your life. Change today, and your life could be completely different a year from now. You yourself will be different at this moment if you want to be. Of course, some of the changes might not take immediate effect, but your overall aura, your vibe, your energy, whatever you want to call it, that can and will change once you decide to change. So, how do we do that? I'm glad you asked. What are my credentials? Well, I'll put a pic up right there of what I looked like not too long ago. Now, of course, it's not just my appearance that's changed. That would be rather boring. My appearance is simply a reflection of who I am on the inside, but my life itself is so much better. And even though I still today catch myself in ruts, I know who I am and I know who I can be. I just have to put in the work. So, what work can you put in to see some changes? My favorite and fastest way to change who you are is to create an alter ego for yourself, because who you are is based on how you see yourself. It's your personal identity. And it can be hard to change that because you feel like who you are is set in stone, especially when you've ruminated on things that you don't like about yourself and others have pointed it out. So you can create an entire identity separate from yourself. Beyonce does this with Sasha Fierce. Marilyn Monroe did this with Norma Jean. Lana Del Rey does this. I don't even know her real name, but I know it's not Lana Del Rey. I want you to envision the person that you want to be. What do they look like? What music do they listen to? How do they walk? How do they speak? How do they dress? I want you to get as specific as you can. What content do they watch? Or do they watch no content at all? Do they know other languages that you don't know? Are they an artist? Who are they? And this is the really fun part, because the more specific you get, the easier it will be to embody this character. You can write it all down on a notebook if you want. You can write it in your notes app. You can make Pinterest boards. Pinterest boards are super fun, of the styles you want, the makeup looks, how their bedroom would be. An example for me is, this isn't even my real voice. Nope. This is my real voice and I don't like it. It's not no. It's a little obnoxious. It's not the worst, but it's just not the brand that I want to represent on this page right now. So now, don't do this out of a place of hate, okay? You cannot hate yourself into a version of yourself that you love. That will never happen. What you need to do is love yourself enough to let yourself grow and blossom. That is what we're doing here. We are watering the seed that you are. We're not ripping it up and throwing it away. Remember, this part's supposed to be super specific. You need to know what their job is, or if they even have a job. Where do they live? Funny story, I pictured myself in a high-rise building in the middle of the city, and I'm here now. It's not the city I want to be in yet, but it was the first step. Once you have this vision of yourself, of who you want to become, I want you to do meditation, stepping into that identity. Now for me, I personally like guided meditations when I'm doing reality or identity shifting. That's just the easiest for me. I like Brian Scott. He's got 10-minute ones that are really easy to be consistent on. He's also got longer ones if you want to do one like an hour before you go to sleep. I will link the 10-minute one that I do all the time, or at least I did when I was in the process of changing into the person I wanted to be. And I will start doing this again for my New Year's resolution, to step into the new version of me again. That will be linked in my description. I don't know him at all. I'm not affiliated with him. It's not an ad at all. I just really stand by that video. So if you can do the meditation, whether it's on your own or a guided meditation, I honestly think the best time to do it would be in the morning. You can do the 10-minute one every morning before you go out into your day, but as long as you do it every day, you're okay. You know, just do it every day, non-negotiable. Do it every single day. I really like that specific meditation because it's a really fast way to step in and truly feel like you're embodying and really envisioning the person that you're becoming. Then all you really have to do once you take these actions is go and live your life as this person. Me personally, the name that I go by in life these days is not even my real name. That girl feels like she's dead and gone. And it's not like I just don't like my old name. It's just not who I am anymore, and it feels wrong if somebody tries to call me by that name. Because I have truly embodied Riley, to the point where now I have a whole new alter ego that's better than Riley. And trust me, Riley's light years better than who I was previously was. I'm not trying to say this out of a place of hate, but she had a lot of growth to do. You know, she was not the best person. She wasn't evil by any means, but she had a lot of growth to do, and it showed in her relationships. And I'm sure I still have a lot of growing to do, and that's okay. That's a part of life. The way that I like to do it is, and it's really silly, but it's okay. It's okay. We're here for silly. When I want to step into my alter ego, assuming that I'm not already around people, I will literally close my eyes. I will picture myself as Riley, and then as my hand goes down, I will feel myself turning into my alter ego. And then, once it's down, I am now my alter ego, and I feel like her. Another one that's not as obvious if you are around people is you can picture your alter ego directly in front of you, and then take a step forward, and as you're taking that step, imagine that you are walking into their shoes and like possessing their body almost. Or you can do literally any other ritual that works for you, just as long as you keep embodying the person that you want to become. The second way to have an alter ego, if you're not really good at imagining or you don't exactly know who you want to be yet, is picture any person that you know, real or imaginary, that you look up to and you aspire to be like. It can be a TV character, it can be a relative, it can be literally anyone, a celebrity. And picture yourselves as them. That works too. They can be your alter ego if you want. There's no rules to this. And the best part about alter egos is you can have multiple alter egos. So I have one alter ego when I want to go out and party and have fun. I have another alter ego if I'm trying to look professional and, you know, demure. And if I need to make a good impression with some like professional people, you know, you can have as many alter egos as you want, but you should have one main one that is the person that you want to embody at all times, that you really want to morph into. I hope this helped y'all. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. I love y'all. Bye.